I totally lost control. Okay, I'm recording now. Ah, damn it. Never mind. The moment's gone. It's spent.
It's over.
It's gone. Alright, well, I have some music I can play elsewhere. Here we go. You just can't hear it.
It sounds fantastic. I absolutely love it.
Creepy organ music.
Back to the Phantom of the Opera.
You know, that can be arranged.
It's D&D!
There it is.
We're live! And you're the internet, and we are playing D&D because we are huge nerds.
We're live and you're the internet.
We're live and you're the internet.
Well, you know what the internet's for, right?
Porn? Oh, no, wait, sorry.
This is not that kind of D&D.
You live on Avenue Q.
Little known
sad.
fact, not little known. You guys may not be aware. There was a book that was released for 3rd edition of D&D. This is 5th edition we're playing. This is an actual book that got published, hardcover, sold in stores, called The Book of Erotic Fantasy. And it was essentially a D&D book full of rules for sex and STDs and magical spells that involved sex and magic items.
Valid questions.
And the thing is, it's actually attributed by a lot of people as being one of the reasons for the downfall of gaming hobby stores. There used to be a lot more, but it's like the book that caused the collapse of the 3.5 market. Because stores bought it and then couldn't sell it. So, yeah.
Yes, that alone is probably responsible.
And it's not that alone, but it was the culmination, right? It's unfairly attributed, but there's your pointless trivia, internet, for the night. Welcome. My name is Mark Ross, Salesforce Yoda. I'm your DM. We're gonna play some D&D. Joining me are community members from the Salesforce community. We have Brian Kwong, who is playing Kriv, the human wizard. We have Amber Boaz playing Zaub Rebma.
I get it, because...
I literally just got that. Like, I looked at
Seriously?
and I was like, wait a minute. English major.
Reading is fundamental.
Oh, do you know any acronyms for your name, Amber? While we're at it,
I don't. Now I need the I'm going to go look for one while you introduce everybody else.
Not acronym. What is a word I'm looking for?
Anagram.
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 We've got Samantha
Silly
Saffin
land shark.
as as Brunhilde, the Dwarven Ranger, and we have John Graff as himself.
I am.
We are no, he's half elf. He's half elf, half orc monk, just half orc.
Bomber.
We don't know.
Bomber isn't. Sorry.
Bomber.
Bomber is a 6-letter anagram of Zaub Rebma. So is Mobber and Abrazo, which is hug.
Abrazo.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh.
Abrazo is hug. I like that. That makes me happy. That's totally why I married my husband. Was to get that
For the
last
hugs.
It was for the Z, really. I mean, he's a pretty amazing dude, but it was really for the Boaz.
She did it all for the nookie.
I thought when she said boas, I thought she meant like feather boas.
Well, that too, but that's...
I just had a picture of you on your wedding night, like for like a
Okay,
reverse dowry.
I thought I was
being
crossing the
presented
line.
tons of boas. Should we
Give
play
us
some
an idea,
D&D?
and I'll
We should
tell
probably-
you wedding night stories,
this
and none
is
of them
D&D.
involve feather boas or really anything interesting.
Oh my.
Magical
All right,
creatures.
so we are here. We are raising money for Extra Life. Extra
For the
Life
children.
is a charity for children. That's right, for children who can't afford the medical treatment that they need, whose families can't afford it. It's Children's Miracle Network Hospitals is what it benefits. And we are currently, so far, have raised $1,315
Yes, thank you
for this
everybody.
charity, which is amazing. And here's the deal. And guys, please remind me, or do it yourselves if you wish, to repeat this throughout the night. But we want to announce to start the show that if we hit 2,000 by 10:30, so 2 hours from now, if we hit 2,000, that wasn't...
There's an extra zero, but okay.
2000. By the end of the night, we're going to do something special. All of us will show up at Nerdforce Con, which is the final thing. This is the last time we're streaming live, guys, right?
This is the penultimate.
It is. The last... Well, no, we're going to try to stream live, I guess, the last show, but we don't know if we can yet. We'll have to confirm our internet
That's what
speeds.
penultimate means, is next to the last.
It does, exactly. So the last one is going to be the Thursday morning of Dreamforce, 8 a.m. Pacific time. So look for us here. We'll try to let you know on Twitter if it's going to happen. But regardless, we'll be going to be in full costume there if you guys get up to 2,000. All of us will actually have costumes and regalia, including myself as the DM. So
yeah, if we get to 3, we'll do a scene from Moulin Rouge. Probably
I
the
will
can
interpretively dance the entire story arc. You've never seen real acting until you've seen me do a spider attack. I'm just putting that.
It's like there
Speaking
were
of
8
spiders.
legs there.
I'll bring my legit pirate get up. That's all I have. That's all I have to offer. I'm sorry. One of my
legit.
giant metal masks. There we go.
There we go.
TSA loves that
did
shit.
pirates? Yeah. Did pirates
Like,
wear
let us
metal
for free
masks?
checks.
This one does.
You're gonna have to ship that to your hotel, sweetheart. I'm just telling you right now. TSA's not gonna let that through.
Just show up, go through the metal detector. I don't understand what the problem is, officer. I don't understand what the problem is, officer.
I was in a bad accident and had a plate installed.
all of a sudden, you're Leonardo DiCaprio, and no one knows why.
I was gonna say, oh, Batman.
Yeah.
We shall see who is right. I don't know. I don't remember any of those lines. I haven't seen that movie since the theater.
Take control, Gotham City!
Does anyone else hear, like, holy music?
Yeah, that wasn't the music I wanted. Here we go.
Oh, I thought St. Hollis was about to...
And a choir
an
of
appearance.
angels came down.
Oh, this
So I'm having to
is
find all
sad.
new music, like, on the spot. It's not fair.
I have 2 steps from hell.
Yeah, but
Somewhere.
so it can't access anything. All I can do that you guys can hear is through tabletop audio, which is very specific. There's only a select amount of tracks. So
Yeah, all we hear is Daydream Believer on our side.
yeah, that's horror right there. All right, so here's the story thus far. The party has actually been asked by a half-orc proprietor of a tavern, because that's where all these things start, right? Is in taverns. He's been asked to actually help
damn
deal
it.
with his bug problem.
To the dress!
To the Dresh, yes. The proprietor of the West End, the West End
Dream.
West End Dream, yes.
Yes.
So they have gone down into the basement to actually find out what the deal is. Found this massive set of tunnels and caverns beyond, and are making their way, exterminating the bugs as they go. However, they've encountered some pretty large ones, some of which have been surprisingly intelligent, and they are now making their way through the dungeon towards the sounds of whatever is beyond. The last thing, having heard, was some kind of cackling.
That's not good.
Before the fade.
So here's what we're gonna do, because we've actually had we've had the characters here in this dungeon for a few weeks now. We got to get past this.
In this hallway, we've been in...
We've been in this hallway for a week.
Exactly. So we need to move on. So I'm gonna help, right, just for the sake of getting the story moved on. And we shall say that the party, with the help of Zalba and her Find Trap spell that she's had on, they're able to actually notice the traps ahead of time. Since you guys have had that on, you guys have had a pretty decent rate of actually not getting caught in this stuff. I think there was one time since it was on that you did get caught, and it was because somebody rushed ahead without thinking. So,
Who
yeah.
was that?
What?
That was me.
I'm
So-
deeply guilty.
I'm gonna kind of move everybody along here.
It's all black for us, DM.
Oh,
It's not. I can see stuffs.
Oh, I was in the wrong
In a
place. I
hallway.
guess.
It's all good.
in the wrong place as always.
Oh, snap. I just moved. Except, well, everybody moved. Okay, there I am.
Everybody else moved, yeah. All right, so you'll actually be able. I'll go ahead and just reveal, because you're pretty close anyway. There is a large passageway that once you guys kind of get into this area, you can look down and see beyond. You were very close to it anyway, but you can look back and see beyond, and it looks like this passageway is opening into some sort of large, more natural-looking cavern. Whereas everything before has been stone that has been worked to the point of actually being fine and artistic, this is now looking to be a bit more like a natural formed rock and dirt opening up beyond.
Okay.
All right.
All right, so moving onward then through that, we're going to shift.
Ooh,
Oh,
phase shift.
snap. Oh, it's pretty. There's purple.
And
Aw.
and strangely, what you find beyond, as you walk into, you can see a kind of bioluminescence actually in some of the plant beyond, plant life beyond. You can see what looks to be like a kind of a glade. It's a very surprising thing to actually see in the middle of a cavern, but here there is a large patch of grass, lots of bushes, although most of them appear to be quite thorny. There's a lot of beautiful flowers, but you can see not only do the flowers have rather wicked thorns, but as you kind of walk up and approach, you can see that the heads of the flowers are actually slowly turning to face you.
We're in Blackreach. I knew
Because
it.
I'm amazing. They want to look at me.
There does appear to be a large
Schnozzberries
amount of
taste like schnozberries.
there does appear to be a large amount of fungus as well. This is what's giving off most of the bioluminescence. And you do notice that the growth that is here, the grass is actually looks kind of like overgrowth. It's a bit tangled. If anything, you would say that if this is some kind of representation of nature, then it is the wilder, more unforgiving side of it.
So I don't see where we are here. I don't see us.
You have to
Boom.
scroll all the way back.
Oh, I see us
Wow.
now.
Yeah.
Oh,
Is there
there we are.
There we
anything
are.
On the left.
useful about like the area? Useful items like I see crystals and stuff on the map. Is anything actually beneficial for us?
Well, that depends on what you label as beneficial, of course.
So
but
crazy
if you'd
idea.
like, you can roll perception to see what you see, and if you do well, let you roll investigation, which is more of a how are you going to use what you see.
Could I do like a
So,
nature
did somebody-
roll since this is
Oh
all
my God.
nature?
Boom!
Yes, you absolutely
Wow.
can roll nature.
All right, then.
Sweet.
Who did that? That was nice.
That was the whiz.
Hey, Wiz.
Nice.
Natural
You're
20,
going.
baby.
That's pretty impressive.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
And
Thank
21.
you.
All right, so go ahead and roll investigation as well there, Kriv.
Am I on?
Wow.
23. God, wow, okay.
Got to do some stuff. Bring it.
All right, so
The rest of the night will be all rolling ones.
I'll get to you in a moment, Brian. I'm going to start with Samantha. So Samantha, a lot of what you're seeing here, it really is overgrowth. This is untamed. This is something that you've heard kind of rumors about as kind of nexuses or foci of natural energy, and they tend to converge in certain spots, but they usually take something or somebody actively providing some level of convergence. They're not fully naturally occurring. They usually have to have some kind of impetus. They can naturally occur, but it usually still has to have some kind of impetus. Something has to kick it off. It's not just it just happens. It's very specific circumstances. So they are more commonly occurring when somebody kicks it off, like a powerful druid or somebody like that.
Okay.
Brian, as to what you see, the crystals that are there actually appear to be giving off somewhat of a different type of glow. As you look at them closely, you almost think that they have some kind of coruscation of energy, kind of lightly like scintillating through the crystals.
What does that mean? Coruscation? That's a new word.
I liked it.
Well done. SET word. Bravo.
I believe it's basically the passage of energy.
Okay. Thanks.
I believe. I probably made it up.
Fair enough. Okay.
But made it up very well.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's something
you
happening
sold
within
it.
the core.
You
Coruscation.
sold it.
It's like a crustacean, but with the core.
It's coruscating. I based off coruscating. I don't know. Anyway,
I understood what you mean. Yes.
so another thing, Brian, since you worked so well, you are actually seeing some drips coming down. Yes. Looks like a lot of this area, especially where the grass is grown, has the occasional... if you weren't, like, just eyes wide open, like, taking in everything right here, right now, you probably would miss it because it's so infrequent. But there are occasionally drips of water coming from above this glade.
Okay. So, guys.
BT Dubs, I am sharing my information with everyone.
And Brian, you think you seeing some movement under this and behind this large mushroom here in the center?
So I make sure everyone knows that I see some movement in that large shroom. And
Should we go that way and
Sure you do.
partake the giant shroom? Because it feels like that might be something we do on a Tuesday night.
It looks like we'd have to fight our way over that. There also seems to be a trail going around the whole thing. So we climb our way up or
I
go
think we
around.
go up and over. Let's go to the middle of this bitch.
can we get up and over?
I got a climbing thingy from the spider.
There are a
Yeah.
lot of kind of thorn bushes around, but theoretically you could get past it with some of the fallen brush and shrubbery to get over that. Or if you meant go over
Safely?
the ceiling, this ceiling is probably about, I'm gonna say 40 feet up.
But I got the climbing thingy from the spider, and I could climb up
You
there
do.
and then drop you guys a rope, and then you guys could climb up the rope.
And
Cloudy.
I think
then
that's more. Yeah, I don't think. I think that's a little bit complicated. I think we're either going to take the trail, or I could try to set fire to the brambles and clear a path, a more
Ooh, I
clear
like that
path.
idea. You get
Or,
fire.
but before I do anything, Mark, I take my quarterstaff and I give the crystal a big whomp.
which
really
which
hard.
crystal? Are you gonna go up to it?
Yeah, I'll go up into this one right here.
I'm going to go up there with them.
Because anything that's pulsating energy interests me. It may be beneficial potentially for.
All right, go ahead and roll an attack roll.
Okay. Quarterstaff.
$17.
There you go.
All right, then.
Does that
Ooh.
hit the inanimate object?
There's a big shiny thing that looks like it's got some sort of wild energy passing through it. I'm gonna hit it.
That's right.
That's always a good plan.
Roll damage.
The end of that sentence is, you dumbass.
Five.
So yeah, like this place is probably controlled by something like a druid. We may not. Nope, he hit it.
Whack!
Cool.
Yep, he hits it. And a massive crack goes almost all the way across. And you can see now there's almost like in that crack, it's kind of flashing. The crack itself is actually flashing, like intermittently, sporadically.
Huh.
How many spiders crawl out of
exploding.
I one of the things I'm going to do is I'm going to take out 2 of my juggling balls, and I'm just going to kind of twirl them in my hand as I'm walking behind Crib here.
All right. So it's a crack. There's nothing actually no pieces brought off or anything.
Oh, duck. I'm ducking. I'm ducking. This is going to be awful.
Roll dexterity saves. Everybody but Zaub.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Because I stayed where I'm at.
I hit dexterity.
Okay, good.
Natural 1 from the wizard.
John,
Brian,
Dead
bless
tell
you.
us.
I'm
Really
going
good.
to take one of my rerolls. I'm taking a reroll.
Yeah, don't forget you guys have
that's right.
rerolls.
I have rerolls.
Everybody who's watching, you can donate to the party. Donate to Extra Life. And
Because these people need rerolls because they're stupid. They keep whacking things with sticks.
Look,
You know, I didn't whack anything.
it has to do with him wheeling his little balls around. All right, I'm doing a
Wait,
reroll.
time out. So because he was wheeling his balls around, you whacked it with your stick? I just
No.
That's what I
No,
that's what I
I
heard.
whacked the stick first. All right, I'm doing my reroll.
I whacked the stick first, and then the balls were
Oh,
rolled.
natural 20. From
I
a
feel
natural...
better.
Brian, there are other numbers, okay?
for the children.
Oh, I went from 1 to 20. I like this.
All right, so Donatello, it's also a dexterity save. I believe you actually have a bonus to your dexterity save. Yeah, you have a bonus of 2 to your dexterity save. It's actually 2 higher.
Okay. So 7.
Yeah. All right.
Oh my gosh, so do I. I clicked the wrong one.
That's
oh,
right.
well,
That's
you
fine.
want-
So you're saving 17. So let me roll some damage. All right. So Donatello is going to take 11 lightning damage as the crystal shatters and shards go everywhere, and this
Oh my.
coursing energy lances out from what is essentially now an open wound almost in the ground in the crystal, and it's just arcing outward, kind of like an oil well that's on fire, except it's lightning. But the rest of you kind of dodge to safety, and instead you take 5 damage. Except for Zelb, who's fine.
Really? So my natural 20 still gets me 5 damage?
Yep.
Aw.
Damage, huh?
Wow.
All right, guys, let's leave these things alone.
You hear...
That's awesome.
Okay, yep. I think whoever is doing this might be here somewhere.
We should go find that creature.
Fools! You provide much entertainment, though.
Were there shards? Did it explode? Is that what it did? Or is there pieces of crystal lying around now?
There are pieces of crystal. Yes.
I'd like to pick one small piece up.
Okay. You pick up a piece of crystal.
Does it look anything interesting to me?
It's a piece of kind of purplish crystal. Pick a skill. Pick a skill you think is appropriate for this.
History. Does that work?
What?
No. I was gonna say-
I'll allow it.
okay. 9.
9. Crystal.
All right. I put it in
That's
my
so
bag
bad.
with my other crystal chess pieces.
Okay.
All right. Anybody else object to the meat bag walking down this thing? Let's try to avoid chompy plants and
Come
beating up on
forth. Come forth.
I'm gonna go hang out
This-
near Cloudy.
This voice is coming from the large mushroom. And you see a large form kind of shuffle around the side. I'm going to go ahead and move something here. I don't know if I can do this without...
Oh! Some stuff
do
happened
this.
under there. I saw it.
We'll just do this.
There was a guy. Oh! Hello.
Of course.
Is that another spider?
What appears to be some kind of old woman riding on a giant spider, and she has these very large insects kind of just hovering, flanking her. It kind of takes up position to be sure that it's in a good position to be right there. But she's beckoning forth. What do you here?
Do I recognize her? Is she something like I might have learned from one of my history books, or perhaps one of the more magical creature?
You can roll.
History or Arcana?
Take a pick. And
Start
Donatello,
with-
I would like you to roll an intelligence check. Anybody else who wants to
Queen.
roll anything can.
Queen
roll.
Arene.
Just roll all the
a
things.
saving throw or a check?
close
It's
now.
intelligence?
No, check. Intelligence check.
So close.
What do I do intelligence?
All right.
That's about right.
You just click the word intelligence below your stat, the actual intelligence stat.
Like that?
Oh,
Nice.
Yes.
That's right.
I was gonna delay this reveal, but apparently you got it right off the bat. All right, so
Boom.
we'll come back.
Wow.
We'll come back. So Brian, you see what this is, and you can see how her appearance is. Her skin is kind of has a greenish pallor, and she has a long nose, and she's got warts on her face, and otherwise looks very pockmarked. And that sort of appearance doesn't naturally occur without some kind of magical effect or something changing a person. And you believe that this is essentially she is a monstrous sort of humanoid creature known as a hag. They do have some magical ability. Zaub, with your 21 perception, you can see that she is kind of riding the spider and has the other insects around her, but her cloak that she's wearing, this kind of dark green, kind of drabbish cloak, is moving very, very slightly, like there's something underneath it, kind of slowly, kind of ebbing.
like it's alive. Like
Like a bunch of spiders are under it.
Like maybe there's a bunch of things under it. Yes.
I do not like this at all.
Creepy crawly.
So should we go? I kind of feel like we should go talk to her, but she falls in the category in my world of bitches be crazy.
Come,
'Cause no-
come, talk to Moldy. Moldy won't bite.
All
You
right,
better
so
pay attention now, cause I'm.
So-
a
Right. Hey,
boo.
before we go
and-
up there, Zao, can I get some healing fun from you before I go and talk to this hag?
sure.
As a meat bag, I could probably use it.
I'm not entirely sure how to
You're-
do that for you.
You're wait. Oh no, hang on. You're healed up, dude.
No, I just took 11 hits.
Oh, that's right. You did. You totally did. Never mind.
You're
Never
totally
mind.
fine. Just
Forgot
go on
about
up
that.
there, man. It's cool.
Can I cure his wounds?
You can cast Cure Wounds. Just keep in mind your amount of spell slots you have.
Right, but I got a bunch. So, right?
You
And then,
have...
if you wouldn't mind, the meat bag wouldn't mind going up front.
Oh yeah, you've got 3 first level spells left, so...
Yeah, I feel good about this life decision.
Okay.
It's all about giving back. So,
I gotta figure out how to do it though. How do I make the? I click on the thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's not clicking though.
Let me take a look at something on the back end.
Can you fix my shit, please, so I can heal him?
See, the thing of it is, Donatello, is I'm annoyed at this point. I'm frustrated. This was supposed to be a simple extermination job to get 250 gold, and
We got 2 ladies in spider garments.
yeah. This is a little more than what I expected for cleaning out a cellar. We're in the middle of a gigantic cavern that shouldn't exist with all this magical stuff. And
what are you saying?
This is a hag.
We should demand
And so
more.
I'm simply going to say, hey, hag. Why are you
+7
here?
on that?
What do you want?
7. Heal 7, yes.
Thank you.
Actually,
Out.
I think she heals a little bit more. Let me make sure it's not already accounted for. No, it's not, because she's a healing priest, so... I believe you get another... Well, just let me look. I could never remember. Here we go. 2 plus the spell's level. So additional 3. So 10 total.
Thank you very much, Saub.
Sweet.
You're
And
welcome.
after I did that, because I respect my elders, I'll let Kriv go ahead of me as he wants.
Elders?
I wants to know what's
We
up.
will have words.
But
Donatello,
I'm
there's
gonna go
something
and
very
stand-
familiar about this woman.
Right here. I intend to be a protector of all of those that I call my allies. I'm going to stand right here. If it means anything, I rolled a 12.
Nope, it doesn't. All right, so...
I rolled all these dices.
All right, so yeah, there's something as you're stepping closer and you're able to get able to see her more clearly. She's coming out from behind the mushroom. You can see she does look really familiar, like a face from long ago. You're having trouble place.
Did you date her?
Hey, I think that's Belinda Carlisle.
What brings you here? Somebody sent you down here? Did you say for what did you say to Moldy?
We were sent here to simply remove bugs from a cellar of a
Remove
local
bugs?
tavern.
Remove bugs? My children, they are.
I don't know.
Well, we mean no
Right.
disrespect
Do
to
you
your
mean
children.
to say that you have slaughtered the war princess's children?
What?
I mean,
Slaughtered would be a strong word.
There weren't enough to call it a slaughter.
Much better slap.
more like an unfortunate bitch slapping incident that ended badly.
Donatello, I'm going to send you a message. So talk amongst yourselves real quick while I'm doing this, please.
I don't think she likes that we killed the spiders.
I think that was a bad decision on our part.
All good parents monitor their children, and her children obviously went someplace they weren't supposed to. It's not our fault that those bugs attacked us. Had they
What
not
is she
attacked us, we
doing
could have just
here,
simply
though?
shooed them away.
Can we answer that question? What is she doing here?
I asked.
She here?
She decided to focus on the fact that we killed her children, and
She
you
has to be the one doing that.
told her we did it. We could have simply said, no, we shoot them away with a really large newspaper.
I said
But no,
slaughter
you
wasn't the
admitted it.
right term.
Yes, I'm pointing to Zoab.
So the bitch slap thing, keep in mind I'm not that bright.
All right. So Pecan's donation just kicked in.
Oh!
And John got his message. What John wishes to do with it is entirely up to him. If you're watching on the stream, you can see what it is, but John does not have to tell the rest of the party. That is entirely up to him and his character.
See him moving. See him moving
Unmask
closer.
yourself. Who dare you call yourself the War Princess?
You dare? I dare. Moldy Pillist dare. That's me. And I will kill you for killing my children. And you actually see one of the things that are floating near her will actually kind of turn and talk to her. Like, you'll see it actually like land on her shoulder and start whispering in her ear and say, me? And it seems like it's afraid of all of you.
We're not scary.
The little thing, or whispering in the hag's ears,
this
afraid
big
of us?
thing. It's a flying. So what? Essentially, it looks like a giant mosquito with grotesque wings that are like overly large, kind of like bat wing kind of wings. And it's got 3 of them inexplicably. It's just this weird kind of distorted insect-like creature. And it's landed on her shoulder. It's kind of like whispering in her ear and kind of looking over at you guys very nervously. And she says,
War Princess, it's I, the Shining Knight, and I'm here to protect you. But I fear that you have bad informants whispering in your ear.
her face contorts in rage, and she's about to speak, and then you make your declaration, and she stops.
Did you guys hear that? Did he just say he's protecting her?
I think that's what just happened.
Should-
Why? What?
should-
What? I'm so confused.
All right. I'm going to roll for her secretly. Oh, man. Datatello?
That is I.
Say his name?
No. No! Moldy
And my
must kill.
Three Knight brothers.
Moldy
They're not too
has...
far behind.
Moldy has instructions. Moldy will carry out her mission. And if you are here to stop me, you are here to stop the Empire. Go, my children. I am your queen. Go!
I throw one of my juggling balls at that guy right
Everybody roll
there.
initiative. Everybody roll initiative.
What are we doing? I'm sorry.
All right, click on your
Initiative.
character. Click on your token, and then in your character sheet, I need you to click the word that says initiative. I'm gonna see if I can find some better music.
Wow.
We're all the way
I
up
didn't know.
there.
Oopsie. I forgot to click on
Wow,
me
got
first.
some good rolls.
Alright, I'm gonna roll D4, 4D6, 2D10s, a D8, and a D20. What did I get?
Nothing.
A big mess.
You get nothing.
I
Good
get
day, sir. You drank fizzy lifting drinks.
How dare you drink the fizzy drinks?
Can I roll for Cloudy?
You, I don't know if you can. Go ahead and just roll a d20.
Roll. Oh man, I'll take that.
Very nice.
Oh,
all right.
Bobby got the lowest row.
Ouch, Cloudy. Ouch.
Well, whatever they were saying, I don't think they're friends anymore.
All right. Cloudy also has a bonus. Nope, never mind. No bonus.
A bonus for the cloud.
No bonus for the cloud. All right, so we've got 20 from Kriv. We've got a 23 from Datatello. It's a natural 20. That's an automatic go first. Zaob, I'll add you in. Doesn't look like it got in. That's fine.
I mean, what'd I do wrong?
I didn't click your character first. That's fine.
Oh.
Okay.
And then I need to add for her and for the other creatures. So, pardon me while I do this. If somebody could, while we're doing this, please talk about what we're doing and why we're doing it and all the events going on.
Yeah.
You guys,
Don't
we're
get too
doing this
focused
for
on
the
story.
kids.
Oh, hey, by the way, guys, we've raised a lot of money for Dungeons and Dragons, Dungeons and Dreamforce here tonight in the last couple nights. But we've also got a high bid of $625 for the Dream Crate.
Oh.
And I think we've reached over $500 that we've raised just to come to Nerdforce Con. So we have
Actually-
raised a huge amount of money for this whole event. So thank you very much for getting involved. I can't wait to shake the hand of each and every one of you. I'm really excited to meet you.
John, I'll cut in. We've actually just received a new bid for the Dream Crate. It is up to $647 right at the moment. So
Nice round number. Huzzah.
nice, right? Yes, it's a good number. So bid away on the Dream Crate, and yeah, we got some great registrations. Get your registration now for Nerdforce Con, or we might have to turn you away at the door, and then you won't be able to see how this ends. So
What's the estimated value on the Dream Crate?
John, I believe it's around $1,700 now.
Holy crap.
Holy crap!
Yep, that's just about right.
So
there's a couple things that
647
we're
is a
not listed,
steal.
so-
Yeah, 647 is a steal. So get your bids in. Get a group of people, bid together, and then split the items up. Whatever you want to do.
Yeah, I have it on good authority. There's a Benioff bobblehead. Someone really awesome came up with that idea, I think. Sounds like just a really great idea.
Best idea ever.
That's awesome.
All right. Donatello, you are up.
Okay.
You are going first. Can you guys hear the music?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this is
I
like
can't.
Corey, DM.
Yes.
For the spider that's there, is that include the rider of the spider? Or is the
Rider,
spider
rider.
and the rider two separate entities?
Two separate entities.
Okay.
No, she's sitting side saddle.
All right. So the first thing I'm
I'm not
going
sure
to
why
do.
that's so funny, but all right.
Let's
It
see
was so
you side
elegant.
saddle a spider, and we'll find out how funny it is. Be pretty sad for the spider.
Donatello rushes the bug on his right, and as he's doing that, though, he flings one of his juggling balls, a 3.5-pound ball of steel, straight at the bug on the left.
All right. Do you
And
have
it
two
goes to
attacks?
attack
You have two
the
attacks.
one on the right.
You have two attacks.
Do I have 2 attacks? I have flurry of blows.
Okay, so flurry of blows.
Does that work that way?
I think I think you can do an attack with a weapon, but then your flurry of blows attacks, those must be unarmed.
Absolutely, which is fine. I'll
So you
swat
can
that bug.
you can start with the throwing of the
The
thing.
juggle ball, yeah.
Yeah.
you say started with the juggalo. Is that what you-
Yes, I'm throwing it juggalo.
Ha.
I'm just a jello when everybody
All right, so go
knows.
ahead and roll the attack roll on your balls.
Get away. Ho, hey, for the children.
No, we're doing it for the children. I don't know if they're watching. I hope not.
Bam!
13. All right.
Okay.
So, you fling the ball, and it goes sailing across, going straight towards it, line drive, and it flies right, just barely going over it and around it, and it misses completely.
Just like a blood bug.
Womp womp.
So
Well,
be
why
it.
are we throwing? I thought this was someone we wanted to talk to.
Yeah, but these are some
Jeez.
bad guys. And you don't roll initiative for somebody you want to talk to.
Maybe.
And listen to that music. That isn't talking music. That's fighting music.
I can't hear the music, you guys.
Oh no.
That's definitely
man.
sipping whiskey and chatting. All right, so now I can attack this
fighting
guy, right?
Yes.
All right.
So
And then
for
as
your
an
blows,
unarmed
spend your key, and then you can make 2 unarmed strikes.
All right. Like this. Bam.
All right. Go ahead and roll the other one.
And bam.
I just heard a horse too, guys, in the background.
Yeah, I
have a
don't.
reroll.
Sorry, I don't.
Mark, did you forget to
How
take
am
the
I not
horse
hearing
outside?
music?
So Amber, check on the gear. Now that gear icon in the top right, and it's
Yeah.
got your settings. There's a
Yeah.
slider for master music volume level. Make sure that's all the way to the right. See if that.
It's all the way to the right. I'm listening to you guys through Skype.
Yeah, but you should be able to hear it through Roll20.
Yeah, we hear it on both.
It might be that your Windows has your browser volume down. It might be that you need to refresh your Roll20 because Roll20 can be a bitch like that.
I'll try it again. I'm not
Yeah.
super worried about it, but I can't hear anything.
All right.
My music volume is way up too.
It's very
There you go.
quiet. It is quite quiet. Like I've got it turned up high on my end, and it's about normal. Okay,
Alright.
so yes, you love that, and you're rushing forward, and you reach up with a punch, try and swat it out of the air. Again, it dodges, but you surprise it, and you catch it with a spinning back kick, and manage to smack it real good,
Can I-
solid hit in the body.
Can I use one of my rerolls for that first missed punch?
Yes, you may.
All right, so I just use it again.
That's right.
Boink.
How many rerolls does it put you at?
Reroll is that the 3 and the star?
So okay. I'm sorry, Nana. Did you drop their rerolls that they used for the dodging of the crystal explosion earlier?
Yes, I did.
Oh, you're awesome.
Because Nana is amazing.
She is.
I didn't use one then, so
awesome.
Like a rock star.
Nana's on top of that shit.
All right. So all right. So you used the reroll and got a 13.
yeah.
Yeah.
Still a whiffer.
Okay, that's fine.
All right.
Little buggers, hard to catch.
But
I still got 1 hit though.
Buggers. You did.
Right, DM?
So go ahead and roll damage, please.
Okay. Now, where is my damage on unarmed?
click on unarmed under the 22.
Yep. In the chat itself.
Yeah,
Oh, right.
because it's
Wait.
weird like that.
Bludgeoning.
All right, so as you catch it with that spinning back kick coming in the opposite direction, you feel it a real solid hit. The wings will actually come flying off. You know when you actually like smack a bug really hard and you manage to actually knock its wings off? You hit it with such force that it just completely crushes it. You bring your heel back down with the bug still on it, and basically axe kick it down into the ground.
Oh,
But its wings just slowly float
that's
down.
That's really gross.
Am I a
Wow.
bit too descriptive in my battles?
no, that's awesome. It's very
Only when we're winning is it awesome.
Okay, all right.
that's true.
All right. Anything else on your turn, sir?
I
think that's it, 'cause you've used everything.
I already used all my actions, right?
Yep, you did.
Okay.
All right, so now it's the spider's turn, because the spider rolled a natural 20 as well. So the spider is going to take the opportunity to bite at you, since you're right there.
Chomp, 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 chomp.
And of course it rolls and gets 20. I'm pretty sure that's going to hit you, sir.
It's my armor class, right?
Yeah, what's your armor
Yeah.
class?
13.
Okay, so I need you to roll a Constitution saving throw, and be sure you click it in the saving throw box.
Yes.
Yeah.
I see. Like that. Badoosh!
6. That's not good.
Big 6. Bam.
All right. Oh god, and max damage for. Okay, so the bite itself, it gets you. I mean, I think you had this happen earlier. It gets you right on the leg again, and you feel the mandibles sink in, and the feeling the poison inject itself, the burning coursing into your leg. So that's 7 damage. It really mangles up your leg really good. And then we've got some other poison damage that's going to come your way as well.
I'm poison resistant.
Okay, so you'll be half damage. That's good.
Cool.
So that's 6 damage, halved to 3. So 3 poison
Huzzah!
damage.
My orc blood don't take no poison.
We have a donation tonight.
Whoa!
We have a donation from Keystone CTI LLC. They donated $25.
Awesome.
And-
Thank you.
And we'll use this opportunity to remind everyone to put in the comments what you would like that donation to go to. This one says, most nerdy for Where's Waldo?
Oh.
I'm not really sure what that means.
I have no clue what that means.
So
Yay!
if you're watching, post it in the comments where you would like these fundages to go. Otherwise, it'll be DM's choice.
Fundages.
Thanks,
Is
Keystone.
that like who's most into Where's Waldo? Because I'm gonna be straight up here. It's not me. I
love
don't care
Where-
where Waldo is. I've
I
never cared
loved
where he
Where's
is.
Waldo when I was a kid.
I did when I was a kid, yeah.
I was really into the
well,
Sprite.
technically, I still do because I will admit it's the first book I will grab in the children's waiting room.
But not highlights.
Highlights is rarely
Only for
actually
Goofus and
in the
Gallant.
doctor's office.
I know, right? Goofus and Gallant is my favorite.
Yeah, they're the best.
I know more about how to be polite human adult by Goofus and Gallant than really anything else.
And this tells you everything you need to know about Amber Boaz.
Query DM for my you're still gonna roll poison and everything for Donatello.
No, he got me already.
I did.
Oh, you got it. All right.
3 poison.
I got a spell question for you.
Okay.
For if I
I
can
before
cast.
E.
I said spell, not spelling. Thank you.
You're
I can
up,
cast-
Kriv. It is now your turn.
Yes, that's why I'm asking. I can cast any of my spells. It doesn't at any level point, right? So I could catch a level 2 spell. I don't have to use a level 2 spell slot. Is that right, or do I have that backwards?
So, as a wizard, you have first and second level spell slots. And you can cast second level spells using those slots. Why am I hearing spaceships?
Pew pew.
The horses
It's the Serenity.
took them. They took the spaceships.
Wow, okay. The name of that track was
Alien.
Uncommon Valor. That was very uncommon.
All right,
All
so
that technology.
I could cast
Right, so-
a
so-
level 2 spell.
Or you can cast some first level spells using a second level slot, but it's only ones that say that you can, where it says
Okay.
at higher level.
But if it's levels 2, I have to expend a level 2 slot.
Yeah, you cannot
Okay.
cast a level 2 spell with a
That's-
level 1 slot. Yeah.
That's what I thought. I wanted to check. Okay, I'm gonna cast Scorching Ray,
Okay.
and I want to have it. Let's see, where did the little curdies go? Aren't we missing a guy, or did Donatello actually take out one guy?
He did take out one, yeah.
Okay,
He took some damage.
I'm gonna cast Scorching Ray, and I want 1 to hit the bugger here,
Boink.
and 2 to hit the spider.
Ta-da.
Okay. Go
Okay.
ahead and roll attack rolls, please.
So, first one,
First one on the bug. 17. All right.
second,
14. And 13. All right. Go ahead and roll damage for all 3.
first one,
All right. 4, 7, and it's over expending your slots. So
yeah, I'll recorrect.
yeah, give
that
yourself
here.
some back. 4, 7, and 5. That's it. It's okay. No, I guess that makes sense.
Yeah, because it's
2d6 each.
2d6 each.
Okay. All right. So the first one will actually it's gonna lance out at the bug, and it tries to dodge out of the way. You manage to catch it on the wings, and they'll flare up. It'll go spiraling down to the ground. There's a little explosion. It is an X bug.
A little
Warp
Bernie
bug.
wheel pops around.
Yeah. And the other two will both hit the spider, in various spots. One will hit it. Let's say it's on the thorax as it's turning around, and one will catch it on one of the legs. You hear as the burning lances in. You can see the red and smoking flesh underneath. So that's going to be a total of 12 damage. Oh no! Hang on. Never mind. That second one's going to take it between the eyes.
Heyo.
And you
Ba-doom.
see it essentially pass through. The fire actually comes out the back.
Ow!
Ew.
Someone get that spider.
That
some
spider had
pencil
less
biscuit.
HP than I thought it did. Let me mark it as such here. But Moldy seems furious at this. No! You! Yeah!
You do a really good hag voice. I'm
Thank
just
you.
throwing that out
I'm
there.
really good at that.
My wife has told me I do a very good old woman.
That is TMI, Mark. I do not need to know about that.
I attribute it to watching so much or listening to so much Monty Python. That's
Keep
really
it into
what
that.
Oh yeah, that would help. That would help.
So you don't make all the old women happy?
No. All right. So anything else on
Nope.
your turn? No.
I can only move at this point, right?
Bonus action.
Get it out.
What can I do as a bonus action?
Bonus the shit out
I
of
don't think-
something.
If you don't have anything, you don't have anything. So
Yeah, I don't know what I would
okay.
could do with.
Then it's
bonus
not your
action,
turn,
so
Samantha.
My turn.
Hey, that's me.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna do this. Never mind. I'm gonna do this right now. So she's actually going to do like this, and coming out of the sleeves of her robes will be large swarms of flying, stinging insects.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Happy Tuesday.
What else would it be? I don't. Naturally.
And
Kill them, my children.
And your little dog too.
Okay. All right. So Samantha, it's your turn.
Oh, I'm gonna try and shoot her before the cloud gets to me and stings me, and we have that scene from My Girl.
Oh God. Jeez. Wow.
dear Lord,
I
That
went
went
there.
dark.
Yeah, I went there.
that got dark. That got
It did.
dark.
Am I in range? I haven't counted this. What do the squares count for?
5 feet. 5 feet squares.
Okay.
Math.
So actually, you see all the buttons on the left side, that toolbar? There's one that looks like
Yeah.
a ruler. Click on that, and then you can click and drag, and it will show you. That's actually from Cloudy. So it's 65 feet to the wasps. And it's 75 feet to her.
So am I gonna need to move up then?
Depends on what you're trying to do. What are you trying to do?
I'm shooting her with my longbow. It's a longbow.
So what's your range increments? I think is it 60, 180? Is that what it is?
Let's find out.
If it is, then it's 60 without
Oh.
disadvantage, but you can
It's
fire.
150. Oh, I'm good. I think.
150.
Longbow shows 150.
Okay, that doesn't surprise me. It's longbow. Shortbow, I think, is 60, 180.
Yeah, I'll go with that. I'll just try and shoot her.
Oh, shooting hurt.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
All right.
She who controls the swarming masses.
Shooting moldy pillist.
Hmm.
16. All right. She will actually bat it aside with a malevolent glare.
Yeah. All right. That's good. That's good. Let's see what else I have.
Anything
Cool.
else?
I got nothing. I got nothing else.
Got nothing. You got nothing, you know what I'm saying? Alright. So before Zaob's turn, it's time for the wasps. We're gonna give them their day in the sun. Where'd they go?
They're camouflaged on the mushroom.
Yeah, they're kind of weirdly hidden.
All right. So the wasps.
It's gonna be like Diablo 3. You can never get them. You're just like.
Let me get these out here. All right. So they can fly 30 feet. So, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yay! They can reach Kriv. All right.
That was 35 feet. I
Nope.
mean, come on.
I moved 6. All right, so here comes the bite. Where is it? There we go. All right, so on Kriv, that's only a 9. So they'll swarm around you, and you'll manage to bat them away. You can see their stingers are trying to get into you, but you're managing to keep them at bay mostly. The ones on Datatello, I'm going to say that they actually have advantage because they are enveloping him. So, okay, there's a 6, but the advantage, that's a natural 20.
Oh.
Okay, poor Datatello.
All right, so
Roll again, be sure.
Has everyone
damage.
seen Star Trek Beyond? Because
Yes.
all we need to do is play Beastie Boys, and I think that'll handle this. I think we're good.
Yeah, can't stand it.
I haven't actually seen that, so.
What?
Is that the one that
It
just
comes
came
out
out?
on Blu-ray
Yep.
November 1st.
Yeah, it's one that just came
yeah,
out. It's
little
good.
issues with small children, Sam.
All right, so here's your damage. 18 damage. They are stinging. You're down to 3. They are stinging and stinging. They're getting all up in your clothes. A couple of them will actually like go inside your mouth as you're screaming out in pain.
Oh. Do not want. Do not want.
Yeah. You are not in a good way, sir. So now, Zaob, it is your turn. You've got Datatello, who's going down to one knee up there, being covered by wasps, and he does not
I
look
need
good.
to help him.
Wow, so for those watching, assuming we get to 2000 and we all survive this encounter, we'll be wearing
Right. Exactly. Okay, so I need to help. Kriv and Datatello, don't I? That seems like the right thing to do.
I'm sitting at 21 hit points,
Okay.
so I'm not as critically hurt. I'm barely hurt. at this point.
Datatello, how are you doing? Where are you at?
He's above
3.
that.
He's at 3.
Oh yeah, let's
3.
fix his shit because he's broken.
All right, so Cure
Okay.
Wounds, I believe, is a touch range spell. I don't know if you
Yeah.
can get up there in time.
How do I? Can I move like all the way up there?
You can move. Yeah, it's touch range. What's your speed?
You let me do it. I don't know if that matters.
Your speed is 35, which means you can move 7 squares.
That was way more than 7.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you could only do that if you don't cast a spell. It's the only way you could get that close. Although, I believe you have Healing Word.
I do.
Healing Word you could do at range, and you can do it as a bonus action.
Let's do that.
It's not as much healing, but it's something.
Well, I mean, I got to help my brother out. But so I got to go back.
All right, so go ahead. If you you clicked on the word Healing Word, and it didn't do anything.
So it asked me what level, and I'm 4.
Oh,
4, right?
So you could cast it at a higher level. but it's not gonna. It may not be as effective. It might not be worth it. I wouldn't actually advise it.
No?
So 1.
Yeah,
Okay.
so it just
Alright.
increases it by another 1d4. So wow, rolled max plus 3, so
Nice.
that's 11.
Hey,
That's
you
awesome.
guys, we have another donation in.
Yay!
Thank you, Chaz Vader, for donating another
Thank you,
$50.
Yeah,
And
Vader.
Woo!
he has specified the following.
For the
He would like
kids.
a re-roll for all players, including Cloudy. And Kriv needs to show his bottle label.
Label.
Dun dun dun.
Nope,
Ah.
nope,
Oh,
can't quite see it. A little bit more. A little bit more. No, other direction. Other direction.
Sure.
Other direction. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. There you go.
I can't see it
Nice.
from here. Is it Sunny Delight?
No, it's root beer.
Sprecher root beer.
You're right.
Sprechen Sie root beer?
A special
pretty
low-cal Sprecher root beer.
That
Nice.
might be one of the most effective healing words I've ever seen.
Well done, Zoab.
Welcome, Donatello.
Yes. All right, so he's back up to 14. Let's hope he doesn't get critted again.
Yeah.
So Zalb, you could, you can go ahead and move right up next to him and still do the healing word. The healing word is a bonus
Okay, cool.
action, not a full action.
Okay, cool.
You're using your full action to move more.
To get there.
You're,
Okay.
you're dashing is what it's called. You're basically going full on. Don't have time to attack. Just getting your ass up there.
Get up in it.
All up in his grill.
I'm up in his grill. I'm up
Alright.
in your grill.
It is Cloudy's turn. So, Cloudy looks to you, Brunhilde.
I feel like, I mean, Cloudy could probably go eat them, right?
He's just got his head cocked, waiting. You just looking up.
She-
I
At
don't.
oh, she. That's right.
She.
She's got.
I don't want to make her go eat them, but I feel like she could.
Meh.
I guess charge.
Meh.
Charge, Cloudy, charge!
If you could get rid of these wasps, I could potentially do 2 hits over here.
I don't know if she can reach. Oh yeah, speed of 40. Boom.
Woohoo!
Get right up there. All right, so can charge as well. If I just was on it and then left it. Here we go. So does an extra 2d4 bludgeoning damage on an attack. So I would like you to go ahead and roll me 4d4 damage, Samantha.
All right.
You can go in the chat. You can type /roll space 4d4.
Oh, I got the dice
Or
roller
you can
up
do that. Yeah, or dice roller.
pretty much all the time.
All right, and that's going to get 3 added to it from a strength bonus, so that's 14 damage. So he basically she just basically barrels through, head down, charging into the swarm, and it is a swarm, so it kind of moves and ebbs, and you can see that she's actually like smacked quite a few of them, crushed quite a few of them, and is chomping on as many as she can. But it is a swarm, so it is difficult to do a lot of damage to it.
Yeah. Yeah. If she can just keep eating them, though.
Okay. All right, so let's see here. I can't believe I did that. There we go. All right. I missed one step. Now it is corrected. All right. So good job, Cloudy. Now it is Moldy's turn. Let's see here. I'm at the wrong hag. Here we go.
There can be
All
only
right.
one.
So, looking at Kriv, she points a finger at Kriv, and as she's kind of hopping down and backing away, and apparently she's out of range, so unfortunately Dadatello can't take a swing at her as she does, but Kriv, you can't help but kind of, as you look at her outstanding her arm, her eyes glow with this malevolent green essence, and you are a murderer. You amount to nothing. You are a failure.
I don't know, I've gotten pretty good at murdering things.
Wow.
And the words will actually cut deep. You'll feel yourself being afflicted by the truth of them. And I need you to roll a wisdom saving throw. Eight.
I think I should get a reroll for that.
You can spend a reroll on it.
How many do I have? I have 4.
You have 4. You got plenty. Spend them.
Yeah, I'm gonna spend a reroll.
All right, reroll it. 12. What say you, sir? Are you gonna stick with it?
I'll stick with it.
Stay with it.
All right. That exactly hits.
Man, she's
Oh,
throwing
exactly what you
shade.
needed. Exactly what you needed.
This.
So, you feel like some part of you is being affected by the truth of these words, but you realize that it is some kind of magical effect that is taking place, and you manage to shrug it off just barely, and you see her as she realizes her spell has failed. She is then going to go ahead and do one more thing, because she can.
Bonus action.
Well, at the end, on the end of her turn. This is a special kind of thing. So then she's going to pull that hand back and point another finger at you, and this one is the finger itself is glowing. It's kind of like E.T., except green and sickly. And
And evil.
This bolt of energy comes like curving and rolling out with some kind of smoky haze. And I need to roll an attack roll against you, sir. Let me do that real quick. That's... really?
A miss?
No, I haven't rolled anything, but I'm oh, no, that would be why. She actually has a less chance to hit with these. All right. Than she does with some of her other attacks.
I like the sound of that.
Okay.
Other attack.
Totally goes wide. It'll actually splash against one of the plants behind you, actually, real close to Samantha, and you can see the plant will just slowly like wither and go into a deadened, brownish, dry state.
Great.
Yeah.
All
right.
Lucky.
So, just frustrated fury, voiceless, or not voiceless, wordless rage. Dadatello. It is
All
your
right,
turn.
you guys ready for this?
Do it.
DM, since she's my sister, I would know what her real name is. It's not Moldy or the War Princess. I would know her real name.
What is it?
It's Eracool, right?
Eracool.
Eracool,
Sure.
right? And what I do is I pull out my torch that I have and I light that and I hold that up, kind of towards the wasps while I'm at it, and I hold up this torch, and so she can see my face, and I say, Eracool, we've missed you for so long. You're my brothers and I, your cool knights. We used to protect you in days of war, and we are back to protect you now. Call this off.
All right.
And yes, that's
I
it.
need you to roll a persuasion check.
All right. I want to use a quick win fish on this.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
good use
That's
of
a
it.
good. That is a good time
Good
to
call.
use it.
Good call, sir.
All right. So, in the midst of her rage, her features will freeze, and looking at you and listening to you, and they'll slowly come back to some level of normalcy. Well, for her face anyway, at least not raging. And for a moment, it almost seems as though a lot of the pallor itself will fade, and the distortion, and you almost for a moment, it's like some of those features are returning to their original state. And she looks at you with pleading eyes, and in a completely different voice says, "Brother, I can't. The magic is too strong. Help,
You guys hearing this?
help me, please."
This is depressing, y'all.
It's kind of depressing. Anyone else though thinking of
Blame Patrick
Lord
Connolly.
of the Rings?
I can't believe that because of Patrick Connolly and Donatello, we're going to end up killing Erica Cool.
I know, right? That's some epic level fucked up.
There goes any future MVP statuses for any of us.
Well, shnikes. We don't have to kill her. Okay.
You have no power here, Gandalf the Grey.
No, this is a little bit
It's
bit
brown.
more a
Brown robe.
little bit more like Gollum meets Shrek. Kind of. or the princess from Shrek, rather. But anyway, yeah, it seems like she's trying to fight it, but her features are distorting once again. Hell, no, I can't stop it. Just end it.
All right.
And die.
All right. So then, if that's the case, then I'm going to finish off this spider here. I'm not going to
it's
hit
dead.
my sister.
It's dead.
No, the spider's dead.
Oh, the spider's dead?
Yeah.
Yeah, it had fiery diarrhea.
You got the swarm.
Yeah.
Oh, I totally
Enveloping
forgot.
you.
Ooh, I totally forgot one thing. We'll come back to it. Go ahead and do your thing.
Well, I've got my torch out then, and I've got my swarm. Can I use my torch on the swarm?
You certainly can.
Excellent. So, how do I do that?
So I'm gonna say that actually is like a club, which is the same as a. It is a monk weapon, so you can use it just fine. You're proficient in it. That's fine. So go ahead and roll an attack roll for any of your weapons, really, because they'll have they'll have the
both
same
have to
attack
work,
roll.
right? It'd be
Yeah.
like those dancers in Hawaii where they're swinging their fire around.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, and I think the damage is the same actually too for a club. I believe it's also 1d6. So that'll be let me see. Yeah, that will hit. So go ahead.
Cool. Bam.
All right, 8 damage. Now this is also bludgeoning, but it is also fire.
Fire bludgeoning.
So won't be able to resist all of that damage. It's going to take 3/4 damage instead of the half it would normally take. So 3/4 of that is going to be 6 damage.
6 damage. Okay.
Math. For the children.
Math for the children. So yeah, you see their scorched bodies kind of flutter and fall to the ground as you pass your torch through, trying to connect with as many of them as possible.
And I turn to as I do that to end my turn. I just kind of turn to Zoa behind me, and ask if she has greater restoration as a cleric.
That's a legit question.
Roll religion,
Mm-hmm.
cleric.
I roll religion?
No, she does.
Okay.
All right, while that's happening, I need to add something else to the playing field because I forgot to do it earlier.
I'm not particularly capable.
So
at
what
religion.
are those?
Out of the body,
Those
the
are tiny
scorched
baby
and smoldering
spiders.
body of the large spider, this mass of other spiders, little tiny ones, well, relatively tiny ones, they're still normal-sized spiders, will swarm out, and they're going to head for the priest.
I am not going to sleep tonight.
Okay, and you rolled your religion check. You rolled pretty poorly, unfortunately.
Yes.
You know that there are levels of restoration beyond what you can do, but you have no clue how it could be done. It's certainly not within your ability. You don't even know. You don't even know a thing about it. You just know somebody mentioned it once, and that's it. And you were like, yeah. When do I get to the part where I smash somebody with a ladder?
Right. Or a metal folding chair.
Exactly.
Right.
Yes, because this is the WWE of clerics.
It is I'm the WWE of clerics. Yeah. That sucks.
All right, so now spiders. They are going to.
Did they
attack
already
as
move?
well.
Oh, they got
Oh,
attacked.
yeah, they're
gotta
hanging
attack.
out all over me.
Yep. And they're gonna have advantage because they are swarming with you. So.
Swarming with you.
Oh my god! I think that's the same
Oh.
that rolled on him.
Yeah.
It was a 3 and then a natural 20. What the hell? Okay.
Crazy.
So Amber, I'm gonna try to not give you nightmares, and I'm just gonna say that they are all up over you and biting you,
Right.
and without going into any more description,
Thank you.
because I could go into description about like all
I
the
have to
legs.
sleep
and-
tonight. Thank you. Yeah. Okay. Thanks, Mark. Thanks. La 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 la. La, la,
All right,
la.
so
Unless
damage.
someone wants to donate to give Amber nightmares.
Oh god, 15 damage.
Oh.
Those crits, man.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. This is ridiculous.
All right. That's their turn. Kriv, you're up.
Query.
Mm.
Do I have a movement penalty because I'm next to a creature?
No, well, you don't have a movement penalty, but if you move outside of their range,
Yeah.
then they get a free attack on you.
If I move outside of their range.
Yeah. So right now they can swing at you, like here, here. Like they have basically one square that they can attack. If you move outside of this area,
Yeah.
then they get a free swing.
If they hit, do I lose my action?
No.
Okay.
You still get your action.
Oh, I'm gonna regret doing this.
No regrets. D&D.
That's a good attitude.
I'm gonna go and move. I think right. Where's this bugs? Which square are the bugs in here? Are they in this square with?
They're in the 4 squares, right?
Yeah, they're in 4 squares. Yes.
Okay. This is gonna be bad. I can't believe I'm doing that. I want to move here.
All right. Let me roll their attack. That's a hit.
Yep.
And wow, almost.
Mm.
Jeez.
I knew I was gonna.
These
regret
guys are
that.
gonna need some help.
13 damage. So hold on a second. My math skills at this point is terrible. So I'm at
You're
8.
Yeah.
All right. This better freaking pay off. That's all I'm saying. So I moved here, and I'm gonna cast Burning Hands at a level 2 So I can use my evocation spell to create pockets of safety for Boaz and Dadatello.
Very nice. Very nice.
Thank you. Thank you.
And plus, that also gives me an extra, 1d6? Yeah, okay. So this is a 3d6 cone of 15-foot cone of fire plus another 1d6. So
it's already 3d6.
Yeah.
You're casting it at a higher level.
Yeah.
So that's 4d6. So 15 out of 24. That's not bad. I will let you use a quick win if you want to make that max damage.
I will use the quick win.
Okay.
Woo!
These bugs must die.
All right, so that is 24 damage then.
Right. Do I get a cool little fire for my hands?
Wow, I maybe should not have let you do that because that's those bugs. So he steps up and you're batting, you're kind of brushing off the wasps as they're clinging to you as you're rushing up to get away, and you just underhanded scoop fire out.
Oh,
because the spiders are on the ground, right? So you do that, you just lance this fire out, and the fire itself kind of dances, it darts and moves, avoiding Zaob and Dadatello, but catching everything else. You lift your hands up to get the wasps as well, and this arc of fire just streams out, and all of the spiders will just incinerate. All of the wasps will just go into ash, raining down like little bits of bug snow on Dadatello.
Oh.
That's really gross.
But they are dead. Those swarms are both dead.
Woo!
Huzzah.
Thanks, God.
That's just good protein right there.
I also have a whisper question for the DM here.
Okay. You would have to do a grapple.
Okay, I don't know what this entails in doing that.
I believe that's going to be a. I have to look. It's either a strength check or no. I'm sorry. Here we go. Use an attack action. You use a athletics check contested by the target's athletics or acrobatics. Target chooses.
Okay. That's really bad for me.
Well, you're trying to overpower somebody.
No, yeah, I understand that. I'm just thinking that maybe I should share my plan with someone else who has higher skill level.
Up to you.
So I shout over to Dadatello now that he's no longer being swarmed by bugs. I'm like, I know it's your sister. I have the love potion. Do you want to try force feeding her the love potion to see if it snaps her out of whatever ailment has her?
I am totally down with that.
Can I safely pass him the potion even though he's 15 feet away from me?
No. You can toss it.
What would I have to roll to be successful on that?
I've got a very high... I am a juggler, so I've got high dexterity and something else.
Yeah, I'm not worried about you.
That would be an attack roll on your part, Kriv, and an acrobatics or sleight of hand on his part, whichever he prefers.
Right.
What type of attack roll would it be?
Well, you're a wizard, Harry. So
use my quarterstaff?
No.
You're a wizard, Harry.
I think just roll a d20 because you aren't proficient in this.
Did you use
and
all
you'll
of your
add
movement?
your dex bonus.
Did you use all your...
Did I use all my movement? 1, 2...
One.
No, I can go one square over, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, I can stand actually right on Zoab. I could stand right on Zoab.
No, you can't.
But I
You,
can't end
you
my
can.
turn there.
You can move diagonals.
Oh, I can.
You can stand right by her.
So I can move
Come
like
hang out
right
with me
here,
now.
Yes.
and then
And then you
does
can
that
hand
change?
it. then you can hand.
All right, then I hand Donatello the love potion.
All right.
Do we
Which
use my
what
acrobatics?
I have to
see if I hit
say,
it?
Don't have to do anything. No rolls needed.
I had
Okay.
plans for this love potion, and it was gonna be funny. This better work.
We'll find you a date when we're back in Moscone. I'm applauding my own joke.
That was a joke.
Okay. Apparently a joke happened. Samantha, it's your turn.
Am I even close enough to hear what they're saying? Really? I feel like I'm probably missing all of what's happening right now.
Well,
You're
how about
yeah, you're a long ways away. You
We-
probably
we need
heard
to
a
kill
lot of
those-
it. You're 65 feet away from Donatello. You're 80 feet away from the hag.
And Cloudy's still fighting some bugs herself.
That's true.
Yeah, you're 30 feet away from the wasps.
35.
Well, she just needs to be adjacent, right? She doesn't have to be in the square.
Well, she can. Yeah. You're pretty certain, though, Brunhilde, that firing an arrow into a swarm is gonna hit like a couple.
One.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I have no interest in that. The reason I'm asking, because if I don't know all of this other stuff is going on, I'm just gonna keep shooting at the hag.
Okay. I see no reason to not do that.
Alright. And the thing is
Do you have any other like spells or anything you want to do as part of it?
I used my entangling shot, and that's the only other thing I have.
Okay, can you click on it? So you can get the whole description and everything.
Yeah. Oh, ensnaring strike.
Ensnaring
I'm
strike.
sorry.
Nice. All right, so you.
But I already used that.
Doesn't matter.
Okay.
Doesn't matter. It's slots. Slots are what's important. If you had a slot free, then you can cast it. That's all you have. That's all you care about.
How about the
Okay.
free slots?
I don't get any of those because I'm not cool.
Same. If you have a slot, you can cast. All about the slot.
I rolled an 11.
You rolled an 11.
That's
and,
depressing.
I'm pretty sure that's not gonna hit. No, that will not even. She will actually catch the arrow this time and just snap it in two.
Oh, good. I'm just making her angry. That's a good thing.
Oh no, she's not angry when she does it. If anything, she looks like completely condescending, smirking, very.
Oh, much better.
She's lording it over you.
Naturally.
Yeah. Did you want to get closer, or are you gonna just stick?
Yeah,
stick
I'll
back there?
I'll start moving that way.
Okay. I believe you've. Well, no, you're a ranger, so.
Oh, I'm still on ruler. That's not what I want.
So, 25 speed then for you. So 5 squares. Or 80.
Ah.
All right. It is now the wasp's turn. The
Why does
wasps.
the wasp get a turn? That seems wrong.
What do you mean? What?
Creepy.
Why would they not have a turn? They're
Like
gonna move.
Anglo-Saxon.
I need you to roll an attack roll for Cloudy because the wasps are gonna move. So go ahead and roll another d20 for Cloudy, Samantha.
I'm on it. Bam. Bam.
Oh god.
That's
All right,
not.
I'm using one of Cloudy's rerolls.
Okay,
That's
Cloudy's
happening.
got to re-roll.
All right.
That's not much
Doubled it.
better.
Doubled it. Good for you.
Not enough.
How many rerolls does Cloudy have?
Cloudy has one more re-roll, I believe.
Oh. Yeah, actually, yeah, she does. Yeah, I'll, why not? We'll take it.
Okay.
Oh man, but what about if I need a, no, doing it. That's just not enough.
That's
You're
enough.
getting better.
That's
You're
enough.
getting better.
That hits.
Right.
All right, so go ahead and roll.
Yeah.
What did I say? 2d4. 2d4 damage.
Two or
It's 2. 2d4. All right, and +3, so that's 8 damage. But of course, it's a swarm, so it's evading everything, so that's going to get halved. The good news is that puts the swarm at half, which has other ramifications. That was probably actually a good thing you did right there, because the swarm is going to just envelop all 3 of these people, since they're nicely gathered together, and is just going to attack all of them.
What?
Because I'm an evil DM.
Damn it.
I'm not going to give them advantage, though. So, we got an attack on Kriv. With a... Okay.
Less than 12.
20. Not a natural 20, thankfully. I don't think anyone of you could take a crit right now. Here's one on Zaub.
I'm not sure I could take a regular hit.
That's
right
a
now.
5. So that's a miss. And then one on Donatello is a 5. All right, so...
Oh, great. So the
just
weak
crit.
wizard is the only one that gets damage.
Yeah, the squishy one.
Fantastic.
Exactly. Here's your damage.
That's what I get for killing spiders.
13 damage.
That is.
Oh, no. No, I'm sorry. The swarm has taken enough hits, enough damage, that there aren't as many bugs, right? It's essentially constituted of many different bugs. So a lot of those bugs have been killed, destroyed. There's not as many left to actually bite or hit you. So it's actually only 2d4. My apologies. So that's 8 damage.
That brings me to an even 0.
Seriously?
Oh.
Yes, I'm dead.
No, you're not dead. You're not dead.
Yes.
So the bugs will swarm around all of you. The wasps will be stinging, and Kriv he will try to fight it, but he just can't take it, and his eyes kind of roll into the back of his head, and he slumps to the ground, unconscious.
Bad time to mention that I'm allergic to wasps.
Who's got an
Way to go,
EpiPen?
Falcon.
Oh no, wait, nobody can afford those anymore. Never mind.
I have 4
Oh,
because I
sad.
have to have them.
Oh man.
Generic EpiPens.
$1,200 of that crazy ass
Oh,
crap.
Jesus.
Oh.
Yeah, well, I like breathing, so you know.
Yeah. All right.
Oh,
What's
like-
it worth to you?
How do you like breathing? What are you willing to pay to do it? Zaob, it is your turn.
Yay. So all my friends are almost dead. I need to help the ones I can. So I should do that. Can I help more than one at a time?
You can theoretically cast Healing Word as a bonus action and Cure Wounds as a regular action.
I'm going to do both of those things because that just seems like the right thing to do.
All right. One of them is stronger than the other. One of them is going to do more healing. So which one? Who are you targeting with it?
The one with 0,
I
maybe?
think, I think I need to hook Brian up.
All right. So that's Cure Wounds. So Zal will kneel down. Go ahead and can you click the Cure Wounds?
Yeah. Yep.
All right. Go ahead and do that. And it'll be a +3. All right. So that's 13. His eyes flutter open as this white light will emanate from her hand as it reaches down and touches him, caressing his cheek softly, and then slapping him on the face. Wake up! Because she is, you can't take the ex-wrestler out of the priest. I'm sorry, that doesn't go away completely.
So that's how many hit points? 13?
Lay on
Yeah.
hands! Boom! So yeah,
welcome.
13.
Yay! I'm half up!
And then healing word on who? On Donatello?
Yep.
All right. So what are you going to say to him as your
Dude.
healing word?
Dude.
Dude.
You are healed.
All right. So actually, okay, hang on 1 second.
Oh, I didn't do this thing.
I think you. Oh, that's weird. No. Okay, it's what? It's being weird. Hang on.
If you're confused, I'm definitely confused.
Yeah. Well. You have 4 first level spells. Oh, okay.
Right.
Okay. So that's all right. One of those you're gonna have to cast at a 2nd level. Make it more powerful.
Okay. Well, I already did the other one, so So I need to
do the healing
this.
word at a higher level.
Okay.
Is that what you're going to do? I'll let you choose.
Yeah, that's
All right.
what I did.
So that's go ahead and do another D4. You can add on. You can use the die roller.
How do I do that?
Oh no, wait, never. It did it. It did it. Never mind. There it is. You put in the 2. No, it's good. It's fine. So that's a total of 14 then to Donatello.
14 more?
Yeah.
That's how
You're
much
welcome.
she healed you for just now.
I healed the shit out of you, dude.
Awesome cleric.
And you know what? If I could do that for the children, I would.
Now you've got, just so you know, you've got one more spell left. One more
Okay.
left.
All right.
Let's
So-
wrap this up and go home and go to bed.
Like, one more left before we rest
Are you-
again?
Yeah, you're gonna have to get an 8-hour rest before you can cast again.
Luckily,
You got
there's
one.
a week and change between now and when we see each other again.
Are you gonna move at all?
No, I think hanging out with these guys is probably best, given they seem to be getting themselves into a shit ton of trouble.
Alrighty. Cloudy's turn.
What? Oh, what was her speed again? Oh, come on, cat.
6 blocks. Was
30.
Yeah.
No,
6 blocks.
40. 40, I think, actually.
5.
Yeah, 40. 40 for the goat.
Oh, all right. So she could get kind of close and try and chomp on the swarm again.
Yeah. Yeah, I think she could probably do it at an arc. I'm trying to figure out a good way to get a good 20-foot straight run. Yeah, we'll just say she can. That's fine.
Okay.
It's odd.
Because it has to be a straight. It has to be a straight charge, right? So, and you can't like do it against where Kriv is standing because that's where Kriv is standing. But that's fine. She can get in there. Go ahead and roll an attack roll then.
All right. Oh, good old Cloudy.
Cloudy.
Oh, she
15.
did much better that time.
Yeah, that's a
There we
hit.
go.
That's definitely a hit, especially with her bonus. All right, so damage then. That is, because it's a charge, that's going to be 4d4 plus 3.
Oof.
All right, I'm adding the +3 to the roll.
All right.
Bam.
That is halved, of course, because it is against the swarm. But that's a big chunk of what was left.
That's huge.
That she basically just raises up on her hooves and crashes down and starts kicking and chomping, and that's yeah. There's not a lot of swarm left there.
Cutting out
Here we
the
go.
bugs.
Cloudy's my hero.
Cloudy's back. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Now it is Moldy's turn. Moldy Piddlist. Let's see. Where's the entry here? All right. So she is going to. Sorry, I should have decided what she was going to do before now. But I think her best course of action may be a couple of things here. All right, so she says, "You're all ruining everything."
Yeah, that's what we do.
Yeah.
I must, for the Empire. I must. And you see, she starts drawing energy. There's a lot of the crystals that are around the edges. They'll start crackling with this purple, coruscating energy, like lightning arcing. It'll start gathering towards her hands as it's just all arcing across. And
I knew I should have destroyed them.
thrusts her hands forward, and a massive bolt of lightning will blast outward. That is going to go a fairly good distance. In fact, it's going to crash against the opposite wall of the cavern. But in the meantime, it's going to do some damage. So, let's see here. I need to choose a spot for her to be in. Okay, she is in this spot. Nope, stop it. There we go. She's in that spot. All right. And the line. Okay. She's only going to be able to catch Donatello and Zaub at the same time. She's also going to catch the bugs. She can't manage to catch Kriv at the same time. That's not going to work for her. So, this is going to be a lot of damage.
I don't like that.
Oh.
Did the fact that we damaged one of her crystals impair her at all?
You know what? I'll give that to you. I'll reduce the damage slightly.
Thank you, Chaz Vader, for
Well,
just putting
so-
that in chat.
It's only going to be 7d6 damage instead of 8.
I'll take it.
That's a lot of ones.
That is a lot of ones.
That's
Good thing.
still gonna drop Zaub. That is 19. No, actually, no. I'm sorry. Dexterity saving throws from Donatello and Zaub, please.
All right. Dex save.
Don't forget you have your quick wins.
That's true.
Oh.
After the
You had
That
to say
wasn't
that
fast
before.
enough.
You had to say it before.
You have
got
rerolls.
rerolls. You got rerolls.
I'm gonna reroll.
Yeah, I'll
Can she
reroll
quick
as well.
win her reroll?
No.
How do I reroll? Just do it again?
Do it again.
Yep.
Oh,
There you go.
Oh, natural 20.
Boom!
Nice. All right,
You just
so
matrix that shit.
both of you will just dive for the ground as soon as you have an
And it
idea of what's
insulates.
going on, and it will pass over you, and it still like scorches your legs and your backs, and Zelb, your hair is probably gonna get like singed as it's kind of flying out behind you, and probably burnt to a short cut. Unless you already have it short, then it won't do that. But
My robe is all singed.
Just gives you frosted tips.
exactly. So that's going to be half damage. So, and rounded down, that's 9 damage to both of you. I'm not even going to roll for the swarm. They can't possibly reduce it enough to not die. So the swarm is eradicated. They all go up. The one or two that are left will go skittering, flying away. All right, and she's going to take the opportunity to back up even further. Donatello, it's your turn.
Love potion or Donatello?
Yeah, she's not far enough away. I am going to. She may be my older sister, but I've been able to take her well since before she disappeared, and I'm gonna grapple tackle her.
You're gonna like spear tackle her?
I am.
Zalb's like, I know that move.
Get over here!
So I need you to roll an athletics check, please.
I happen to be a very athletic dude. Athletics, acrobatics.
Athletics.
Watch her get a 1.
Well, I'm more acrobatic than athletic, but. Boom!
16?
That is
It's not bad.
not too shabby.
Not too shabby.
Skadoosh.
All right, so she gets to roll
Skadoosh.
one of those as well, acrobatics or athletics. You get to choose when you're on the receiving end. And here's her roll.
Boom!
All right. Yep, you spear tackle her to the ground, and it's not really doing a lot of damage, but you've got her pinned. All right, so now you are trying to force the potion down her throat.
Love potion, love potion, love potion.
I'm not touching you.
All right, I need another grapple for this, because essentially you're kind of forcing something.
Don't forget your quick wins.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna do a quick win on this one,
Okay.
and so I don't need to roll anything.
I'm just gonna roll and see what she would have gotten. So she would have gotten a 10. You don't have to roll anything. So yes, you as you've got her pinned down, you've already got the. Well, no, you uncork the bottle with just like pop the top with your thumb, and as you're pinning her down, grab her chin, force it open, and a lot of it spills out, and you kind of like clock her in the head a little bit to make her a little more complacent.
And I'm singing as
Just
I'm
turning
doing
a
it.
bit of
One
a
of our
dark
favorite
turn.
songs, "Daydream Believer," as a daydream believer and a homecoming queen.
You could have done
Nothing about that
spoonful of sugar.
Wow. Wow.
to your sister. I'm just to your
Wow.
like really.
They're a close
Well,
family.
half works. I mean,
Us half orcs, we're all a close knit clan.
All
for
right.
Sure.
All right. Let's look up the rules for this. I am changing the rules somewhat. I did already let Brian know this. So anybody who's watching who's like, "Hey, love potions don't work that way." Yeah, I'm changing things slightly.
so is
These
this
work for
love
like
potion number
cosmopolitans now,
9?
right?
Say what?
Is this love potion number 9?
No, this is number 8.5.
I mean, while we're on these songs.
See,
It's number. It's
Good
love
job.
potion number 9 3/4.
my original plan, while Mark was looking this up, my original plan was try to get a donation so Mark will let me magically clone this love potion so I can force one down a spider and one down you.
Wow.
Oh, we would ride off into the sunset.
All right. There's no saving throw. It just works.
Side saddle or
Yep.
What?
Yeah,
Side
I
saddle?
continue
What?
singing.
riding off into the sunset
Oh.
on Spider. I've been drinking, so there was like a 2-minute delay.
There's
where,
there's quite a bit of a delay there.
Throwback.
and then I
Am
said
I a man or am I a muppet?
All right, so she drinks the potion, and you see this rosy light. The normal kind of blackish green hue of her eyes is overtaken by this rosy hue, this kind of glowing pinkish red, and she blinks as she looks up at you.
Oh.
And
This is gonna be bad. This is awful.
and she just stares. And then reaches up, pulls you down, and gives you a huge kiss. With tongue.
Oh.
Not for the children.
Not for the cheerins.
Oh, they're
Put
off.
your gaze.
You're not going to be
Yeah.
able to look Erica Cool in the face ever again. John.
Oh,
And the everything, at least in her mind, like, you know, all of the air takes on this kind of sparkling, and the mushrooms are all growing and swaying, and she hears the music. Sometimes when we touch.
Did the negative magical things that were impairing her judgment get wiped away from due to the potion?
Why would they?
I'm really not sure which is weirder, the spiders or the.
Because she went from being a hatred person to now being full of love.
That's all it takes.
Smile.
Well,
You know
she's
this-
you. So what are you doing, Donatello?
all right. So I restrain her, and I holler out to my comrades. I say,
Oh, she's
"This
fighting
is
it.
much more.
She's fighting it.
This is much more than an infestation. We need to save Ericul. We need to go up and I look at Zoab and I say, can we get her to your temple to be
Cleanse.
healed of whatever is inflicting her mind. And I encourage everybody.
Donatello, I'm gonna actually give you a saving throw right now.
Good. I love
know.
saving.
I need you to roll a wisdom saving throw, please.
Oh.
We have a Twitch question.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So you as she's kissing you and you're like, you're trying to fight it off. You think you might taste a little bit of potion. You manage to get that potion spit out before you drink any of it.
Yes, I do. See, I rolled a 19 even right here. That's perfect.
Because that would have been real funny.
That would have been.
Yeah. No.
Jerry Springer is what that shit would have been.
I strongly encourage the team to help me drag Ericool back up into to the West Pier Dream, West End Dream, and let's go find some bigger authorities to help with this problem.
And let's get our money.
All right.
Free beer.
So you know for a fact that Kriv, you know for a fact, having done some research on this, or at least have some knowledge about it, that this is going to last for an hour. You have an hour to do this. That's enough time to certainly get her above ground and get her to some position of authority, get her restrained. But we will probably have to cover a bit of that in the next game session because it is now 10:30.
Get thee to a nunnery.
But you have actually successfully managed to complete this encounter without killing his sister. I'm impressed. I did not think that was gonna happen.
Hey, when you're good, you're good.
When you're good, you're good. You had some close calls there too.
So, and on the way up, we've tied her up. I've got 50 feet of rope.
Oh, she's happy to be tied.
I'm sure she is.
Anytime you want.
And I've shared the information about the hour duration, by the way.
I can show you some knots.
Wow.
I make sure to find
under the armpits. Under the armpits. That's right.
I'm so glad this hood is covering my eyes.
I make sure to sincerely thank Kriv and let him know that my family will appreciate bringing my family members back home, and we wouldn't have been able to do it without him.
So,
so many things just kind of wrong with that.
I thought the spiders were wrong. This is extra creepy. With a side of incest.
I don't know what's wrong with me.
My family will be extremely pleased by this.
Me and my brothers.
So, switching gears on you slightly, we're all going to add this as a project on LinkedIn, right? And link to all the videos? That's a thing.
No.
Super professional.
No. All right. So we're gonna call it a night. So a couple things. I'll just for the sake of kind of glossing over. So we have time to finish because our last game session for this game is going to be on at Dreamforce Thursday morning. Are we gonna start at 8 or are we gonna start at 9? Because it's gonna be an hour, right? We're only getting an hour.
We've got 2 hours, 8 to 10 o'clock. Okay?
Oh, for D&D, we get both hours.
We do, but other than DNDF,
okay.
We need to announce the winner of the Dream Crate.
Yes.
We need to announce the total amount of money raised for Extra Life. That's really the whole reason we're doing this.
Exactly.
And we're also having board games and coffee so people can kind of hang out and talk and chat. Although the biggest event will be the DNDF, so I'm betting that we'll get 90 minutes of good gameplay in.
Awesome.
Cool.
Yeah.
Awesome, and I do have something in mind. I have something planned to make it epic, so it will be an event. We're going to try and live stream it on this channel if we can. We'll just have to see what we can do. One way or the other, we're going to be recording it, so it'll go up. But if you're going to be at Dreamforce and you can attend, please go to, where can they go to enroll?
To enroll for the party, the event, and keep in mind, we picked 8 o'clock in the morning because there's no other parties going on at 8 o'clock in the morning.
No
exactly why we picked it.
excuses.
And it's at Marriott Marquis, so it's pretty close.
Yep. Yep, right there in the heart of Moscone. It's a bit.ly/NC16 register.
NC16 is that capital? Because Bitly's are case sensitive.
Yes, you are. You're right. NC is capital and the capital R on register. So NC16.
It's NC16?
Yeah.
I'd say that's about right.
That's
Yeah.
All right.
almost
All
NC17.
right.
It means NerdForce Con 16. I didn't want to make a bit.ly longer than the URL in the first place.
All right. So you can
There
come
you
see
go,
us
hot
live, and you
texture.
can, of course, donate to help Extra Life for the kids.
Yep.
And one other thing
Right.
I do want to cover real quick. You are going to find out in this research that you will inevitably do and what has happened. A lot of times, somebody will become a hag. They usually do. That happens on their 13th birthday. They can be. They're essentially at some point in their childhood they get stolen away, and it's kind of basically a time bomb that they'll be a normal child until they hit 13, and then all of a sudden on the 13th birthday they become like this. And so. She's got some kind of curse. It's definitely a long-standing curse. It may be more than a curse. You will have to talk to the clerics about that, but we probably won't have time to cover that next game session because we're going to have to get on with the adventure at the time we've got. So, but at least you know.
What's our donation total?
Donation total is 13.
How do we end today?
1390. 1390. So we didn't get to the 2000. So not necessarily going to have any costumes. But we'll still bring the fun, and we'll bring the pain. Oh, yeah, brother.
Or, just bring the fun.
Yeah.
But whatever.
Regardless, the whole
just-
community's been very
Just
supportive.
a
and I
query.
appreciate
For setup purposes,
Yes.
are we going to consider that we're going to have a long rest between now and
Yes.
the next session?
Yes, so you guys can go ahead and in the off period, you can get yourselves fully healed up, all hit dice restored, all spells restored. All key
Excellent.
restored, all
Nice.
everything. You guys will be up
Cool.
to full.
back to the top. Excellent. Well, thank you very much, guys.
Thank you.
I'm looking forward to seeing all of you at NerdForce Con and at Dreamforce and at everybody's sessions that everybody here is speaking at, and we're going to have a great time. I can't wait to see you.
Thank you,
Go
everybody.
team.
We'll see you next week.
Next
Be good to each
week.
other.
Bye, folks. For the children.
For the chillins.
For the children's.